welcome back to my channel. I'm Aashi Adani, and for today's video I'm going to take you through everything that went behind my first international work trip. So let's get started. So first things first, I'm going to Singapore with Garnier for about 2.5 days. It's not a very long trip, but trust me, it's going to be so eventful. It's crazy. And something that people have asked me a lot is that, didn't you go to Paris? So how is this your first international work trip? So how Paris Fashion Week works is that the designer invites you and you go at your own expense of everything. There are no deliverables. They just are inviting you to see the collection. Now, how you make it and what you do over there is completely upon you. Whereas here, Garnier is taking me. They're going to take care of everything I do over there. I also have fixed deliverables where I'm going to be like making a few reels, a few stories and stuff like that. From an outsider's perspective, I do understand that these are very similar, but from where I'm standing, both are very different trips. This was for designers. This is specifically for a brand that is taking me. Nevertheless, it's not something we need to get into, but I'm very excited for this one. So according to the Garnier plan, there are 2 events for which I needed 2 outfits. The first one is a day event where they're going to give us this varsity jacket, and I had to figure out an outfit inside it so that it would go with the jacket, plus it would look good on its own. So I thought of something white or nude or neutral tone, and I tried a lot of options, like a lot of options, and this was the most difficult outfit to figure because I felt like a pleated skirt would be something everyone would do, and trust me, everyone did do it. But so I wanted to do a skirt and a vest, but I didn't know what exactly, so it was quite confusing. So I tried a lot of options, and then I narrowed it down to this one particular outfit. I love the vest because it's not a typical design. I like the way it is made. Even the black border is very different from all the other vests or tops that I have seen. I paired it with my own skirts because I couldn't figure out, I didn't enjoy any of the other skirt options I was seeing. So for footwear next, I wanted to do something green to match the jacket, but I didn't know exactly what kind of a green the jacket would be, so I had to kind of play around with my options. I tried a couple of boots, a couple of loafers and stuff like that. I immediately almost narrowed it down to these green loafers because I really like them. And finally, this is what my look turned out. We accessorized with little black elements to bring the black from the vest together. We had green jacket and green footwear, and overall I think I would give this look a 7 on 10 because I feel like it was very painful to put it together. But overall, I quite liked how I was looking at the event. Look number 2 was a night event which they were calling the graduation party, and they gave us this mood board. So basically I had to wear something green and something that was red carpet worthy. So I thought of a couple of options. We saw a couple of gowns and dresses, but I was like, you know what, there are people from there were 300 people at the event, by the way, from different countries: Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam and so many other countries, and I wanted to kind of represent me, and I also kind of wanted to stand out, obviously. So I decided to go for a green sari. Now a sari was a task, so I called for a couple of options. These were from Kalki, but they were not available on my dates, and they told that to us like 1 week before I had to leave, which was very stressful because I was relying on this particular sari to come and fit me. I also tried another gown, but I didn't really like how it ended up looking on me. Like you can see, it doesn't look that good. And finally, when I felt like, okay, it's like almost 8 days to go and I have no other options, I need to start looking at gowns and stuff like that, because I wanted to wear a sari, but I also wanted to be like a striking sari. So nothing was really hitting, and at that time my stylist found this brand Jasashi, and they were amazing. Okay, like I gave them my vision. I wanted a mermaid cut, I wanted a heavier blouse, I wanted a longer pallu, and she sketched it out like right that minute, and she sent it to us by the next morning, and I was in love. We discussed fabrics a bit, and then she made the entire outfit within a week and she sent it to me, and I will always be grateful for it because it was such a good outfit. I fell in love with it the moment I wore it, and it came like 1 day before the event. Okay, like Tuesday night I was leaving and it came on Monday evening, and and it fit like a glove. I wanted some time that in case, you know, it wouldn't fit me or something, then I need time for alterations, but thankfully it fit me amazingly, and genuinely I loved how I looked at the event. There were so many creators and obviously everybody was wearing gowns and all, and I feel like I turned heads and I think my goal was achieved. Next, what we had to do was figure out jewelry for this particular look. We had called for a couple of jewelry options by just seeing photos of the work. Like, she just sent me a photo of the work so that I could match my jewelry accordingly. And I tried a couple of options. I went for like really tiny earrings and a choker, and my mom also gave me some real jewelry, which I can't believe I carried to Singapore, but I wore a bracelet and a ring, which was really pretty because hands were looking khali otherwise. And definitely I feel like this was my 10 on 10 look. Absolutely loved it. Also, a huge shout out to my friend Roshni, who I've known for the longest time, 8-9 years probably, and she was my stylist for this event, and she has coordinated with the brands. Why I hire a stylist basically before any function or any event is because they coordinate with the brands, they get you the options. She'll, like, if I have a vision, I have to explain it to her, and then she will find options accordingly, discuss deliverables with the brand, get it to me. I have to try it on and basically style me eventually, and I could not have done this without her. I would have a total meltdown without her, and she did such a good job. Once the outfits were figured, obviously it was time to pack. So I leave in less than 6 hours. Out of the 2 looks, my first look is still not here. It's just, I'm waiting for accessories and stuff, and I'm also waiting on a bag for the second look. So it's cutting it close, and like the planner in me is so worked up right now, you guys have no idea. It's kind of even translating physically at this point in terms of, you know, I'm feeling very nauseous, I feel very panicked, and I genuinely cannot do anything about it at this point because I have to roll with it. Like, the people who are responsible, like my stylist and everyone, they're on it, they're doing their best, and I just have to trust that and continue working. I'm also very nervous, you know. All this while I've been planning, but I've never sat and thought about what it might be like to actually kind of be there with people I don't know. There are just 2 creators. There were 3 creators. One of them cancelled last minute at like 4:30 a.m. last night, okay? And I don't know what it was in me. She had messaged me at 4:15, and 4:30 my eyes open and I've seen that message, and since then the panic has not stopped because now I barely know 2 people, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard when your best friends are not on the trip, you know. Like, I have to socialize and I have to make new friends, and which is definitely a part of the job, and I have done it a million times before, but it's just a little too scary this time. I don't know why I'm finding it so scary, but it is what it is. I've been very nauseous, like I mentioned, since morning, since this news has come to me. I'm just trying to keep calm. I put together my airport looks in the meanwhile. I put together some looks that I might wear. I'm there for like an extra day, but I'm still carrying like 3 outfit options in case we end up going out, in case we end up going shopping, and in case we're just staying put, then also I need an outfit. So I'm just packing all of that. In the meanwhile, I packed my makeup and multiple other things. Now, I'm not going to show you in detail everything that I'm packing because I've already done a video for Goa when I was going, and in that I've shown in detail everything that I packed. So if you're interested in what equipment I carry and what makeup I carry and what kind of toiletries I carry, I'll link that video and you can check it out. And I'm feeling such negative energy right now. You guys have no idea. But I'm really hoping that the trip turns out to be way better than I can imagine. And I hope I come back with friends, hopefully. And in terms of packing, I'm so happy because I actually have so much space to... what currency is there in Singapore? I don't have any currency on me. I don't have any currency. Do I need currency? I did not think of this. Whew, I will look into it. So you saw that I was shaking almost before leaving for the trip because of just a lot of stress in terms of not knowing anyone, having to shoot on my own, and just I was not at ease. Okay, I didn't have my friends and I was not at ease. I was going to be put in a trip with about 15 strangers. Okay, so that was a lot, but I ended up making some friends, which was the highlight of the trip because it happened right at the airport, like directly at the Mumbai airport. 5 of us met and we have vibed so hard. Like, I had not even seen these people ka Instagram account before. I don't think they had seen mine either, and it was just basis pure vibe, you know, the people you just speak to and you suddenly are like, oh my god, you're so much like me. And we met, and I'm gonna be so grateful for them because they made the trip what it was. It was so much fun. We've chilled after the event till like 3:30 in the night, and it's been amazing. And now I'm gonna roll some snippets of the trip for you to see. Yeah, that was the trip. It had been actually amazing. Like, I feel like मैं इतना stress क्यों ले रही थी, हो गया सब. But if I hadn't met these people, the trip would have gone exactly how I thought it would. It was just my good luck that I ended up meeting people who I have matched energies with, and it was such a fun trip. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys, and because this would not have been possible without you. Let's be real. If it weren't for the likes that I have, if it weren't for the comments that I have, if it weren't for the engagement and followers that I have, none of this would be possible. There are so many people in India, and we still made it, and that is only and only because of you guys. So thank you so much. And last but not the least, Garnier, thank you for taking me. It has been a fabulous trip, even though it was so exhausting. It was amazing. And yeah, that's about it. You guys can see how happy I am. I came yesterday. I've just been so sleepy, but I was like, no, I need to make this video while my emotions are still very raw and fresh. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, comment below, and let me know which of my look was your favorite. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye!